Oh, hello. I see you're here now. And you can tell I'm in quite a predicament. The rails weren't set. Anyways, while I wait for help, I think I'll tell you a story. I told you a Halloween-themed story, and now I'll tell you a winter-themed story. So let's begin with this one. One cold and winter day, with dim sheds, James was sitting on a siding. He had finished getting his winter theme done. Obviously, he was pretty boastful about this. Soon, the fat controller came up to him. "James, you are assigned to do the work today." "Oh, yes, sir," said James as he quickly took off. The fat controller didn't get to tell James what the train was, and James was thinking of what the train was going to be. And soon enough, James got to Knapford. Well, James had a bit of steaming problems, so a different engine was assigned to pull the train. When the other engine got to the station, the train turned out to be a bunch of dirty old freight cars. "Trucks? I thought this was gonna be a special train." D261 went off angrily. D261 finally coupled up to the train and set off, very angry. D261's train was a slow goods train, stopping at every station to pick up and set down trucks. He blew his horn throughout the way. More trucks were added to the train, and D261 set off, but he wouldn't stop at any other stations. He just wanted to get the job done, and fast. Oddly enough, the freight cars found this quite funny. But D261 didn't. He was not in a good mood. Not even the peaceful snow and wind would cheer him up. The cars laughed quietly as he ran along the line. Slow goods trains stop at every station to pick up and set down trucks, but D261 did neither. D261 soon passed a line that he remembered something about, but he didn't know what it was. Now, the story may or may not seem a bit boring, so I'm gonna skip to the interesting part. Maybe interesting. D261 soon reached Walsburg, and this is when things started to go wrong. Oh great! Slippery rails, trucks, and snow. Could this day get any worse? Apparently it did, as D261 tried to go up the hill, but he couldn't. He just slid back down. So, the train was shortened, and D261 tried to go up the hill again. But he failed again, but this time, he derailed. And you betcha this made him very angry. And help has arrived. Well, I guess I'll continue telling my story. Soon, D261 tried 3 vans. But that didn't work either. So, He tried 2 vans instead. This time he made it up. But the train kept derailing, and so he was stuck with just 1 van, but he wasn't coupled to it. And this is where things went downhill. Literally. The night before, a careless mechanic had messed with his controls. He didn't know its parts were rich, and soon D661 continued down the line. He didn't know what was coming up next, so he just hoped for the best. And also went down the wrong line. "This is not what I expected today," D261 said as he went through the tunnel. The "Beware of the Viaduct" sign was on the tree, but D261 passed it as he didn't have enough time to read it. Also the night before, a landslide had occurred at a mountain. D261 saw it, but it was too late. Due to the high fall, the diver sustained only minor injuries. He soon hopped out and ran to the nearest signal box, leaving D261 stuck in the cold snow. Later, he was found upside down in the snow. Some people think it was an avalanche, but who knows if one will happen. Maybe one will, maybe one won't. But one thing I know for sure is that— Ow! Well, the tender is derailed. D261 is stuck on the ground. Well, this is an awkward situation, now is it?